Hello, what's going on everybody? Sebastian here with Spin Driving School, and in today's video we are going to take a look at some more winter drivings. Just straight up general driving, no donuts, no crazy stuff. So there it is. It looks pretty, it looks wonderful, splendid, but it is a pain in the ass to drive in, unfortunately, or at least it can be. So again, in these kind of conditions, speed and reducing your speed is going to be the major factor. So make sure that you start stopping or slowing down sooner. Start applying your brakes sooner, depending on the car you drive and how sensitive it is and what kind of brakes you have and how good the brakes are. And is it a 4x4, four-wheel drive? Do you have winter tires on? I've covered these things in my last video, but I'm going maybe 30K here. In some situations, even a little bit slower. You're going to be taking your turns and curves and corners a little bit slower. Also, if you have a front or a rear wheel drive, that's going to make a difference. So with rear wheel drive, you're going to be sliding a lot more. This is why front wheel drive cars are a lot more common and easier to drive, especially in these, or in any wet conditions. So this road's been driven through multiple times. As you can see, it has a fair amount of darker color to it, which means it's either been salted or sanded or both, and then also melting depending on the temperature. So here I'm probably going like 40-ish. I'm going to slow down a little bit for this corner, or a curve rather. And in this case, if you have a recommended speed in your curves and corners, then you could probably go even slower than the suggested or the recommended speed, because otherwise you're going to be sliding around or spinning out of control, and that's not good. So again, I'm going to be slowing down here a lot sooner, coming up to the stop and making the right turn. Now, if you notice, in a lot of these situations, I actually don't make full complete stops because you don't want to lose momentum, right? So I'm making a left turn here. We have decent powder. It's been driven through multiple times, but it's all snow, right? So here you're going to be sliding a lot more than previously where you have that road available to you, right? So always take that into account when you're driving, right? Drive accordingly and appropriately based on the road conditions and how they seem or appear to be. More beautiful Wonderland driving. Winter Wonderland. Making a right turn here, and here we're going to have a situation where I'm actually gonna have to pull over because I turn into this street, there's a car approaching me and there's nowhere to go, so I'm gonna have to pull over. I'm gonna pull right into the snow. There's a couple of cars already pulled out of there, so it's not all freshly laid powder, but so you pull over, right? You pull over right into the snowbank and you hope that you don't get stuck, because you can get stuck in these higher amount of snow depending on if it's fresh or if it's frozen, or there's a lot of variance and a lot of factors. So again, going 20 to 30K, no problem. Approach your stop signs slower, start slowing down and braking sooner. And again, not to bring this up, but I'm not making full complete stops. And if you're doing your road tests in these situations, if you are, which is very unlikely, but you probably are going to get away with certain instances where if you roll those stops, because coming to a stop, depending on your speed, is going to mean that the car is going to slide, and you can actually lose points or even fail your road test if the car slides or if it slides too much, right? So you can get away with kind of rolling these stops here, and only in these situations, right? So when you have situations such as this one where there's a lot of snow coverage or ice or whatever, and you think that you're not going to be able to come to a full, nice, smooth, complete stop. Rolling stops in this case may be okay, but don't take my word on it, because I don't work for ICBC, right? So road tests versus real life, two different things. In real life, I've never had issues with rolling stops. Cops have been really lenient in these circumstances. So, and if you see, the right lane here is maybe a little bit less clear than the left side. or the opposing lane, so be cautious. Speed maintenance and speed control is going to be the major factor here. Not to beat the dead horse, but that's just the reality, folks. So as you can see clearly, a lot of these roads have already been, you know, salted and sanded to give you a little bit more traction and grip. But you can still slide, especially if you're going downhill like in this case, and if you're taking a turn. It's a beautiful view down into the mountains, into North Vancouver. So it is very pretty, and I actually, in those 2 days where it snowed, I made it, you know, my interest to go out and practice and drive. I actually like driving in the snow. It's, you know, it still sucks, but it can be fun. You can make it fun, right? So again, with these types of turns, just slow down, right? There's nothing wrong with slowing down to make these turns nice, clean, and safe so that you don't spin out of control, right? And don't use your emergency brake in those situations. It can be helpful if you know what you're doing, but if you spin over, you're gonna hit something. So there we go. That's it. That's the gist of it. Another one. Hope that helps. And we'll see you guys in another video. Keep practicing. Stay safe. Thank you for your support. Ciao.